welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I'm Dee and this is How Dee Does It. Today I'm gonna unpack a couple of items that I recently purchased from SHEIN, and then we're gonna get into a super fun nail set. It took me a couple of hours to make this nail set, so of course today's video is going to be a little bit longer than my other videos, but I think that this nail set is my favorite set of nails, so well worth staying tuned to see everything that went into it. And I know I'm supposed to be not buying nail supplies, but I got a problem. I probably need a program or something. Okay, first thing out of the bag is a couple of cat eye magnets that I purchased, hoping that these would solve my love for cat eye and help me do more things with the cat eye polishes. This cat eye magnet was trending to do the pool effects, and so I had to have it in my collection. And then this one is just a longer magnet, so if you got large fingers like I do, it's just a way to lengthen the tool so that it's easier to work with. It just pushes and pulls it, and it was very light, and the magnets were at the end. This one, I don't know why I bought it. I just bought it because at the end of the day, I'm at my wit's end with cat eye polishes. This one goes into a cube, and it just does like that pattern on your nails, and then I wanted the one that did the croc effect, and so that's what these rectangular stack ones are. And then this one just I think it's a push pull, so it kind of you don't have to go all the way around the nail to put the magnet. You just kind of put your nail in it, and it will give that cat eye effect just using this one tool. So that's what that is. I hope I explained it right, but you'll see this is the only one that I had success with. The next thing that I purchased, I needed some brushes that would clean my sidewalls. This is a nice brush, but unfortunately it didn't serve that purpose. It's too thick. If I thinned it out a little bit, maybe. But it may be useful for something else, just not for cleaning the sidewalls because it's so thick and it's just going to spread. Same thing for these next two brushes. It came in a 2-pack. One of them had a dotting tool on the end of it. And of course, we love something that is multifunctional. It's not going to serve well to clean the sidewalls because, as you can see, it just spreads too much. But I think like for using poly gel or even maybe gel paints, it could be useful for that purpose. These were in a size 14, so yeah, I think I would probably use these for poly gel. The next thing were these cute little nurse stickers. If you don't know, I am a nursing student. I am in peds and maternity right now. I am 49 years old, and my goal was to be a nurse by the time I turned 50. I do have a regular career. I'm a project manager, and this is just something that I wanted to do. So just, as a reminder, never give up on your goals. It's never too late. Don't let you stop you from being the greatest you that you can be. The next thing I bought were these acrylic pens. They are ones that like graffiti pens. You can write with them. I had these whenever I was growing up, so nothing new, and they're actually the same type of pens. Shake them up, pump them to prime them, and then write with them. They were fun back in the day, still fun, and a way that you can just freehand some quick nail art. It air dries, so you really don't have to worry about the cure. These are so fun. I love them. Of course, it wouldn't be a nail haul if I did not have charms. First thing were these little mermaid charms, or they look like little water droplets. They were so cute. The color shift was purple and blue iridescent. These are just a fun addition to add to any kind of nail. These teddy bears were so adorable. I'm a little sad that they were so long, but they're pastel jelly looking, matte finish. I just thought that they were so cute. I tend to stick with shorter nails on myself, but if you had a longer nail, these would be so cute. Look at them. They're so cute. I got these cute little silver X and O. I don't know if they're studs or charms, but whatever. They're so cute, and I actually use these in today's video. Also, I purchased some of these nose rings to use in the video for today. I wanted to do a set that was not really gothic, but just a set that was I don't even know what you'll see. You'll see at the end of the video. You tell me what you think they're called. I purchased these little crosses, not to use. I don't think I used these in this nail set, but I know I've used them in sets in the past, but these have little black rhinestones in the middle of them. I thought that these were really cute. I got these little they're like little jelly droplets, so they could look like little water drops on the nails. Just another cute little accent to add to your nail sets. I saw these on a nail set and I thought that they were so cute just with all the colors on them, and that's what really got me on this tangent of using the jewelry on the nails. So I purchased some of these. These are tongue rings and belly button rings, I think. Super cute. I saw these. They're hearts, but remind me of cherries. They were a beautiful blue color, and I thought that these were gonna be so cute. And I was a little disappointed when I got them because they're a little larger, and they're quite heavy. So I don't think I would be able to use these on a nail set, maybe a longer nail set, but that's pushing it. But maybe if I branch out and do some other things, I'm thinking about making some badge reels or maybe some phone cases or something like that. And maybe I'll use that for that purpose. The next thing I purchased were these pixie crystals. I don't know why, but because I have some and I bought two of these. So one of my favorite things that I received in a mystery box from Daily Charm was a glass cuticle pusher. And so I saw this and thought that it was going to be the same type of thing. But when I got to using this on my nails, this if you use the wrong amount of pressure could possibly damage your nails. And I'm heavy handed, so I don't think that this would be something that I would gravitate to. I think just a regular nail file or cuticle pusher would do the job for me. I saw these block looking gold letters. They have a rounded back so they would easily fit onto the nail. Got these in gold. I wish I would have purchased them in silver because the gold ones really oxidate and turn colors, and I don't like them when they get that funky little gold color. So I got 2 packs of these. I got this tool, and for the life of me, I couldn't remember why I purchased it. I was thinking maybe it would be something that you would drag on like the polishes that you use, like the pearl polishes, but not even. And then I pulled this out and I was like, oh, that's why I bought them. I got these colorful spider gels, and spider gels are so fun. It's just one of those mediums that you can use, beginner friendly. There are no rules to spider gel. You just pull it and just wrap it around the nails. So easy, so fun. Halloween and Christmas is coming up, so like the perfect time of the year to pull out those spider gels. I think the next set of spider gels that I'm gonna buy is some that has some flash glitter in it because those will be so cute for Christmas nails. I bought a couple of gels. They're like the syrup looking gels from Hafina, and these were in neutral tones. So I'm not going to swatch them, but I do show them swatched out with one coat on them. Of course, you can add as many layers as you want. to your desired effect, but I just bought these so that you couldn't see your natural nail underneath. All right, now that all of that is over, let's play with some of these cat eye gels. I think maybe it is not the magnet because it's really doing what it's supposed to do. You can kind of see that cube effect there. And then the way that this one gives you like just the cat eye effect, that's what I'm gonna call it. Um, it does what it's supposed to do. I think maybe if I would have used a better polish, maybe we could have gotten better effects or seen more of the effect. I just want it to be so dramatic, you know, and that's not what I'm really seeing. I can't tell if it's the polish. Like this one didn't do the croc effect at all. Upcoming is going to be my quest for the perfect cat eye. So hopefully with the right polish and the right tools, I will be a master, a cat eye master. But until then, the journey just continues. This one I think was the most disappointing because this one, I was hoping that this was it for those pool nails. All right, let's get into these nails. So the almond nails that I'm using are from Not Polish as well as this long square nail. But what happened was the almond nail didn't fit my nail bed because my thumb is generally a 0 or double 0. Could be a 1, and some of them just depends on how wide they were. But the almond one from Not Polished did not fit my nail bed, and I was super sad because this square one did. Anyway, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. So I tried to Frankenstein this to match the almond ones, and it came out this weird funky shape, and I tried it a couple of times and it just didn't work. But I'm not the best nail shaper, so I'm not really mad at it. You see what I'm trying to do. I'll work on it, and I may replace the thumbnail in this set because again, this is one of my favorite sets, but still to be determined. All right, so once I got it to whatever shape you want to call this, I put some black shear from Tino on this, and I'm gonna cure it, and then I'm gonna move to the next nail. So I'm gonna be moving through these nails pretty quickly because I'm doing different things on each one of the nails. This one is just a black from Melody Susie that I'm putting on the other thumbnail. I'm curing each one for 60 seconds in between. All right, going back to the black one that I did with the Tino on it. This polish actually cures with a no wipe top surface. I hope I'm saying that right. So you can apply chrome directly onto it. So I'm just using this silver chrome. Unfortunately, this was so old, I don't know where I bought it, but on Amazon, SHEIN, everywhere, everyone has chrome powder that you can use for this purpose. I'm gonna top coat this nail because I'm gonna do some of those I don't know what they're called. I think they're like alien nails, but they're just like little abstract lines that you draw on the nail, and I'm gonna use some black liner by Tino to do that. And so I don't want, if I make a mistake, I'm able to use acetone to remove it without removing the chrome powder. So then I'm gonna cure this one for 60 seconds. While that nail is curing, I'm gonna take the other black one out that I put the just black gel polish on, and I'm going to wrap this silver chain around it. I bought a chain set from Lisette Cruz. Everything that I use in today's video, if it's still available, will be linked in the description box below. You know, she uses chains on her nail designs quite often, and she makes it look so easy, but this thing slides all over the place. It was the devil, and it took me a while. So you're seeing the shortened version of it. I had to cut it down just to get it on get it on the entire surface of the nail. But anyway, this is what it is looking like. And once I finish again, I'm just gonna top coat around it because I had already top coat on top of it before I added the chain. Right, that was actually it for the chain nail. So while that's curing, I am going to move on to the chrome thumbnail, and I'm just gonna do these little um lines, and again it's just the alien look on these, and then I'm gonna cure that for 60 seconds. This one is just going to have a glitter background for the base of it. So I'm just going to put this glitter on it and then cure that for 60 seconds. All right, this nail, I already have a layer of sheer black jelly from Tino, and I hope I'm saying these ones. Again, it's going to be in the description box. So I'm using this pepper top coat, and it has like these little flakes of black in it, looks like pepper, and I'm gonna take some of the top coat off of it and just leave the peppers behind, and then I'm gonna flash cure in between each layer, add more just until I get the right number of pepper flakes that I want in the nail. And that one is a top coat, so nothing else to do until I go to the next step on that one. This one, again, just has some jelly black on top of it. And I am going to put these spikes all over the whole entire nail. So I'm going to speed through this and add some music in the meantime. And I'll come back at the next step. That nail took a little bit for me to do. Some of them turned, but not too many. And luckily, the gel that I use to adhere them to the nails is not a runny gel. So you can really take your time and add rhinestones or whatever you want to the nail. Now I'm using this cat eye. It's just a silver cat eye polish, and this one is from Double Rhythm. I just did a video and I reviewed some of their gel polishes, and then went digging and found I did have some other polishes from them. Anyway, this is a beautiful cat eye. It does the exact thing that I wanted to do, and I'm just doing the cat eye effect on this because this is the base layer of this nail. All right, so I didn't show me chroming this nail, but you already saw it earlier in the video, so nothing new there. And then I'm just taking some of these halfback pearls in silver and adding them to this nail. This jelly, rhinestone jelly that I'm using is from Tabitha Scott's line, but I don't think she's selling it anymore. But you can see they are not moving. It just allows me to work with them in my speed. I love it. All right, so now we're gonna go back to the cat eye nail, and I'm just using this 3D jelly and just outlining it, and then I'm just gonna cure that for 60 seconds. And I used this 3D jelly because I wanted it to have like just a little bit raised up, and I'm gonna chrome this afterwards so you'll see. I love this outline nail art. It's so beginner friendly, and unlike like a French line, you don't have to be perfect. You just go for it. All right, this next nail was one that I did the glitter background on, and I just used some of that Tino black jelly to give it a tinted background on top of it. And so now I'm just going to put some of those studs that I purchased in today's haul, along with some other items, whatever I have laying around. Basically, it's just silver and rhinestones and black is the theme of this nail. So, and I love a good junk nail. Sometimes I think I go too far on them, but then I see other people's nails and like they went way past me. So I don't think it's a rhyme or reason to a junk nail. It's just whatever you want it to be. These are so fun, and I wish that I could wear a whole set of them, but this nail is at these nails that I'm doing today are actually pushing the limit on the amount of chaos that I like on my nails. But it is very organized chaos. I can't wait for you to see the end result of these nails. I did a second nail with rhinestones this time. I did add a couple of pixies to it just to fill in some of the space. Just taking those ones off that were sticking up. The exact same process. Again, no rhyme or reason other than when I do rhinestones, I try to keep the larger ones, of course, around the cuticle area. And then around the edges and towards the free edge, you use smaller rhinestones. Using rhinestones on nail art, again, it's like an absolute for me since I'm not a drawer. My way of adding art to my nails is going to be charms, stickers, and rhinestones. Always, always, always. I do want to get a little better at placing my rhinestones, being more intentional, and also being able to just make them flow and be more seamless on the nail. All right, and this is just another chrome nail that I'm going to add these studs on top of. I am just holding this nail on top with my finger so that I can know where to place it because I have this stud up underneath so that the balls are on top. So then I'm just going to mark it with the gel, rhinestone gel, and then I'm going to freeze it in place. So that's what you see me doing when I'm holding my hand off screen. And then I am going to add this second one, mark it, and then I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. Okay, this was a really fun nail. I actually am doing some hand-drawn art. I am going to do a set of lips with a drip on these, and it was really easier than I thought it was going to be. I start by just drawing a semicircle on the bottom of the nail, and that's going to be the bottom line of the lower lip. Then I'm just going to make the bottom of the top lip, and it's going to be um like you do the pumpkins, like a M, but not really going in too deep on it. And then I draw the top line. So I'm just gonna speed this up just a little more and let you see this process. And anytime I'm doing anything with like line work or anything, if you need to cure in between, go ahead and cure in between once you have a line exactly how you like it, because you don't want to lose it once you think it's perfect. And sometimes I will do this as well, have something that is perfect, forget to flash it, and then I make a mistake and it's lost forever. So important, flash cure in between if you need. um and then once you're ready, just do a final cure for 60 seconds, of course. The next thing I added was some drips to the nail. I'm not sure why I decided to do it this way, because normally I would just use my dotting tool and make the initial circle and then um, straighten up the line from there. But for some reason, I wanted to do it backwards this day, and so there you go. So this is what I meant. Once you do the drip, then normally you just go in and round out those lines, soften them up so that they're not straight and they are curved in. So that's what you see me doing here. And after I finish, I'm going to cure it because the next step is to add chrome to the nail. All right, so now that is done, I'm just taking some black 3D jelly and plumping up the lips to make them look more 3D. And this one does level out a little bit, so you'll see me turn the nail upside down just to make sure that it does have that dimension to it. All right, guys, we're almost to the last nail. So before I go, I did want to just thank you if you are still hanging out with me to the end of this nail set. Thank you so much because you could have been on anybody else's video, but you decided to stick it out and look at mine. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you'll know when a new video is posted to the channel. If you enjoyed the content in today's video, don't forget to hit that like button and let me know in the comments, like, would you wear this nail set? I really would. I mean, right time, right place. Maybe even any day, any place, because they're not long. Like, they're the perfect length for me. But I would definitely wear these nails out anywhere. Let me know in the comments what you think. The last nail was just adding some black lace foil to it. I did put some sheer black jelly as a background, cure it for 60 seconds. And this is how the nail set turned out. Here are the thumbs. I don't think I showed putting those spikes on, but yeah, what do y'all think of this nail set? Like, it's a lot, but then I don't think it's too much. Like, again, I would absolutely wear these out. I haven't yet, but to be sure, the day is coming. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you take that all in because I am so proud of this nail set. It is one of my favorites by far. It took a couple of hours to get these done, but I love them. I'm so proud of me for this. Well, that is it for today's video, guys. Again, thanks you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.